Welcome to another Best Ball Fantasy Draft. I really enjoy doing these best balls, and I'll keep doing a couple more before the season starts. I might even do some during the midseason if they have any. But right now, we have some injuries, and that's what makes this draft a little bit different because the injuries change the players' ranks. So right now, we have Travis Kelce, who's out on injury. We don't know the extent of his injury, so we don't know how it's going to go. He's a kind of wait and see kind of guy right now, but his ACL is okay, so we know he should be out for at least 1 or 2 games, maybe a little bit more, depending on how bad the injury is. Also, Joe Burrows went out with a calf sprain as well, and he could be missing multiple games as well. My thinking is they're going to wait and see, and they might even keep him out in the first game just so they don't have to stress their injury anymore and just keep him out for that one game at least. Now, so that in the draft right now, it dropped Travis Kelce to the third round, and it dropped Joe Burrow down a few ranks as well. So to me, on a best ball situation, I'll take Joe Burrow if I can get him like later than he normally does, because he's not going to be out for the whole season. He's only going to be out for a little bit, so he will come back, and he's great for best ball because it's for the whole season, and it's all about how well he does each week. So I can have a backup of Anthony Richards up there, and he's always great, so I'll have my backup, so it's fine. So now, in the best ball drafts, I always tell you, even in normal drafts, running backs are so important. My first 2 picks were Bijan Robinson and Josh Jacobs. To me, that's a dominant force. Bijan is my man. He's the one guy I've been going for almost every single time. I would have taken Christian McCaffrey if I got him before Bijan because I was third pick, so I thought maybe I was going to get Christian McCaffrey, but the second pick guy took him because they're all seeing the PPR leagues that Christian McCaffrey is going to get a lot of points this year. Bijan Robinson, I think he's going to get the same amount of points as well. Maybe not the same amount of points, but definitely near Christian McCaffrey. I think he's going to be a dominant force. He's definitely going to be in the top 5 running backs this year. That's what I'm seeing. So Josh Jacobs was the number 1 Russian running back last year, so he's definitely going to get a lot of yardage this year. To me, with the Derek Carr off the team, I think they're going to go with the run game a little bit more, so he's definitely going to get more yardage. I don't know if they're going to ever initiate him into the pass game as well, because most of the running backs are going that way, so maybe they will do that. I don't know. But hopefully they do because it's going to make him even more dominant. Now, as you can see, my draft basically went 2 running backs, a wide receiver, then a mystery guy, and then a quarterback. So the mystery guy was Darren Waller. I got him 4th pick because I like Darren Waller. He's a good tight end. You can't really see my tight ends, but I got Darren Waller, Pat Freemoth, and Juan Johnson. I really like those tight ends right now, and I always end up picking them. The one person I wanted to get was kind of James Conner. I kind of pick him every now and then, but I couldn't get him as a running back. But right now, Zeke Elliott and Latavius Murray, I like them for those random week points. I feel like they're going to break out 1 or 2 weeks and just get a lot of points. So I always end up picking them. Latavius Murray is one guy that you can always get real late in the draft. So if you actually are drafted, don't even worry about him. You can get him as your last pick because nobody's taking him. The same thing with CJ Stroud. He's been going a little bit more recently, so I kind of pick him either in the last 3 picks or the last 2 picks. It all depends. But to me, CJ Stroud, I don't know how he's going to do. I feel like he's going to do something, but I want to wait and see. So I always pick him as my QB3. So in a best ball situation. But this is my team. I really like it. I like the fact that Marvin Mims, Allen Lazard, Curtis Samuel, Tank Dell, all those wide receivers are always very decent for me. I feel like Jordan Addison might even match Justin Jefferson this year or maybe get very close because I feel like they're going to cover Justin Jefferson a lot and Addison's going to be right there to fill that slot. So I can't wait till this football season starts. Hope you guys all enjoy.